These two are total Casey Neistat wannabes.
This shit feels like a cheap version of Casey's vlog.
Casey ripoffs.
What kind of knockoff Casey Neistat video is this?
These comments don't bother us, and someone actually even made a video about this.
These two guys are both copying Casey Neistat to a T.
And even that didn't bother us.
Come on, guys. A little originality.
F that guy, though. We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Just got a little heated there.
But no, they don't bother us.
And if you get comments like this, they shouldn't bother you either.
And the reason these comments don't bother us has to do with this book.
It's called Save the Cat, and it's basically the screenwriters and the storytellers' Bible. But we've been traveling a lot and listening to it as an audiobook while we're on the road.
So this video is sponsored by Audible. Audible has the largest selection of audiobooks, a ton of great books that you can learn from, and if you're traveling light like we do, you don't want to carry all those books in your bag. All you need is your phone.
Also, if you're traveling with a buddy and you run out of conversation, Audible is very helpful.
That happens to us all the time.
Yeah, we spend too much time together,
Yeah.
we always run out of things to say. I know pretty much everything that he's done.
Yeah.
So, Audible,
Yeah.
for when you run out of things to say with your friend.
So we have a link in the description for audible.com/Colin and Samir. You can use that link or text Colin and Samir to 500-500 and you can get a free audiobook yourself.
That was a good read.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yes.
Okay, now back to Save the Cat and all of these Casey Neistat comments and why they don't bother us. There's a chapter in Save the Cat that talks about copying and how you should feel about it. In movies and in TV, you see a lot of repeats.
This is no ordinary golden retriever.
You see sequels and formats that you could have sworn you've seen a million times before. And the thing is, you're right, you have seen those formats before.
Like if you've seen Fast and Furious and you've seen Point Break, basically the same movie.
One just has to do with surfing and the other one has to do with cars.
Also, if we're being honest, Point Break is far superior to Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
You let him go!
No, I didn't.
Fast and Furious did way better. They've had like 6 or 7, 8.
But
maybe.
Point Break is like a classic. That's like a classic
Yeah, the remake
movie.
though wasn't
That's
great. The remake
Yeah,
wasn't
but
great.
okay. The point here is that copying actually happens in the highest level of movie making.
Not only does it happen at the highest levels of movie making, it also happens on YouTube. Here's Casey Neistat in a suit in a helicopter. And here we are a year later in suits in a helicopter. You're not wrong if you think that that's copying. But what's important is to focus on what exactly it is that's being copied. These two videos, they're not shot for shot. It's not even the same story. But it's the storytelling principles that are being copied. According to Save the Cat, your job as a video maker is to identify the genre that you want to be a part of, and then study that genre as well as you possibly can.
Is it genre or is it genre?
Genre. It's
Genre.
yeah, let it like roll off the tongue.
Genre.
There you go.
So with Casey, there's a couple of storytelling principles that we definitely use in our videos. For example, drone shots and time lapses to set a location or show a passage of time. Number 2, Casey oftentimes uses close-ups to show an intense moment, drama, or really to build connection with the audience. A lot of times he does this too, and makes it really, really close to his face so that you, the audience, feel really, really close to him when he's delivering a line.
The only thing I'm going to say about the close-ups is that once it really gets in there, you see all the gray in your beard.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
maybe the first time they've seen that. So just something to think about.
Okay, Colin.
Something to think about.
That felt unnecessary. Okay, well, for all of the viewers at home, I'm going gray in my beard. And finally, something that we really try and put into all of our videos is a Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 structure. Casey does this really well in all of his videos, and it's like kind of the core of storytelling. For me, it was something new that I hadn't seen on YouTube before, someone who was able to make a vlog feel like it was a complete movie. And that's definitely something we try and do with all of our videos. Act 1, we try and set them up. Act 2, we bring some sort of conflict in it. And Act 3, we bring it all home with a resolution. The bottom line here is that Casey Neistat kind of created his own genre on YouTube.
And at the end of the day, if you're worried about being original or unoriginal, don't even concern yourself with that. No matter what, you can't be Casey Neistat. You could buy a boosted board, you could wear sunglasses on camera, you could move to New York, marry someone named Candace, and have a daughter named Francine. No matter what, you will be different. No one is going to be you.
So if you're really inspired by a certain genre, whether it's Casey or not, you can pull from that, you can build off of that, and then eventually develop your own style once you feel really comfortable with those storytelling techniques.
And there's a line from Save the Cat that inspired this entire video. True originality can't begin until you know what you're breaking away from.
That's really good.
So if you want to be original, if you're afraid that you're going to be unoriginal, no matter what, study the genre that you want to be a part of, know it really well, and then you can begin to break away.
Thanks again to Audible for sponsoring this video. Seriously, we really love listening to audiobooks. And if you guys use the link in our description, audible.com/colinandsamir, or text Colin and Samir to 500-500, you can get a free audiobook. We would recommend you check out Save the Cat, especially if you're interested in storytelling, filmmaking, making YouTube videos. It's a really great book.
One of the coolest things about being an Audible member is switching devices. So you can start by listening on your phone, but then if you want to carry on listening and also send some emails, you can listen on your laptop. Also, if you listen to the audiobook, you'll understand why they call it Save the Cat. We never addressed that that name doesn't really seem to make any sense.
So like this video, subscribe to our channel, and most importantly, comment below with your favorite movie sequel or favorite movie that's like another movie. Oh, you know what? Paddington 2.
That's ridiculous.
Paddington 2 is way better than Paddington 1.
I've never even seen either of them, so
Okay, I'm
I can't
out of
even
here.
comment on that.